All right, Miss Haynes, I always like to start off with the video of the car before I turn it on, stationary, basically cold started. Here's the key. There is one key. I don't necessarily have a key guide for these. They're a little bit tough. I can try to see if I can find one in Dallas. I just don't have one here in Fort Worth. And I could always get you a price on that if you are interested. But yeah, here is the 16 Macan S. Let me of course, you're gonna get a better look around. I'm just kind of doing it before I move the car, so you can just kind of see it cold started, all that. This is the S version, which has a 3.0 naturally aspirated V6, which is a lot more preferred. I always say it's better when you're going with an SUV to get something that's naturally aspirated V6 or even V8, because with the 4 cylinders, the base ones, the turbos, it puts a lot of strain on the turbo typically because of the weight of the vehicle. But it's this beautiful panoramic roof with a nice beige, or I would say kind of like a tan brown interior. You're going all the way around, which is good for the heat, Texas heat. And then of course it's a white exterior. And then so the key's gonna be here. You're gonna put your foot on the brake, and then you're just gonna go ahead and turn this. If you do this, if you put the key away and you hear that's a nice cold start. It does have a nice exhaust. It'll quiet down a little bit. That is original exhaust. But if you do go ahead and take the key out, leave it outside, click that, I think about 3 or 5 times, you can actually take this off and start the car with the key if you prefer to do that. We are going to turn the AC all the way up because I like nice cold AC. I think I can also make you a secondary video real quick that's not too long, just showing you the temp gun reader, showing the AC blowout, how cold it is. So it's going through the feet. So, oh no, there you go. Yeah, for the body. Perfect. Confirm there. So that is touchscreen, by the way. You have your navigation, of course. You have your source, your media. So that's your Bluetooth and stuff. Your nav, your maps. Someone already has a CD in there. It does have a CD player, I believe, right here. Yep, it does. You do have dual climate control. You have, of course, your AC and your controls right here for your AC, sync, stuff like that. You have your camera, of course, with your sensors. For some reason, a lot of Porsches do not come with rear cameras. You have your Sport, Sport Plus, off-roading. You have cooled seats in this. You have heated seats as well on both sides. I already feel it pushing air into my back. It's a ventilated seat. You have your auto. Here are your controls for your steering. About 121,000 miles. No check engine lights, as you see. That's why I cold start it, so that way you can see that there are no visible lights, basically nothing, no servicing, no nothing like that. If you do see, I know you kind of see it looks like it's flashing. I promise you don't see that. That's just the camera. Of course, you have your beautiful dial right here like they always have. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this forward so we can get a better look of the exterior. But yeah, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. It does have blind spot monitoring as well. You can see right there, that'll kind of turn on and start to flash when someone's in your blind spot. You do, of course, have your controls for your shade, which are right here. Show you that that's operational. You also can turn off your parking sensors right here as well. These are for your lights, and these are for your garage. If you have a garage, then that's you can just link these up, so that's really nice. It's of course going back, and this is for the actual. That's just to tilt it. You just push that forward. I'm gonna close it. Go like that. Back. You'll pop it all the way back. This is just for the air. There we go. Now I'm gonna get out and give you a good walk around so you can kind of see the condition of the car. I'm also gonna turn the steering wheel so that way you can see the condition of the tires. I like to always make sure that I make this as detailed as possible. So again, here's the car. Keep in mind that it hasn't been washed yet, so we can make it look a little bit cleaner. I do apologize for that, especially with all that rain yesterday. But yeah, looks really nice. As you can see, it has Michelin tires, no uneven wear, still good tread on the tires. Michelin's all the way around. That's the tread right there, looks really nice. Here's the exhaust, sounds real mean. Here's the rear. I love the rear of the Macan S's. Here's this tire as well. And then here is the front tire. It does also have that keyless entry. You can see that kind of touch button right there, right here. You can see the sunroof open. And then to open this up, there's a button right here. That opens that right up. You have some mats in here. Let me move this out the way. Sorry, I'm putting the key in my pocket. You do have that spare with the jack. And then you have to take off. I think right over here, you have your Bose. You have your Bose amplifier, because it does have a Bose audio system, a really good sound system. And then right down there has the air, the tire air pump. So that way you could put air into the tire. We're gonna close it right there. And then, of course, show you all the little nitty-gritties. I don't want to hide nothing from you. Stuff like that. We could do better touch-up. We normally don't do it unless the customer tells us. Hold on. Unless the customer tells us that they want to add something onto there, like touch-up and stuff like that. We try to avoid that if we can, just so that way you don't feel like we're covering up any additional damage. This is exactly kind of how we got it from auction, except for it being detailed prior. We try not to hide anything, try to be very upfront with it. So these are clean title vehicles. We have Carfax on all of our vehicles. Oh, sorry. Let's unlock it. Online. There we go. Unlocked. Does have rear heated seats as well. As you can see right there, you can mess with the temp gauge. It's on cold. This one's closed, but you can hear it blowing. Does have for your cup holders. You could of course put these down. These are the conditions of the door, the rear seats. Honestly, everything looks to be in very good condition. I like to make sure that all the switches work for you. It is all auto, so you just click it once and it goes up all the way. That's for all the switches. Here, get some nice cold AC. And then go right here, see? You can see. Hand right here, hand holding the phone. All of them are auto. And then we'll close them right back up. And we'll just do this one last, so you can see. And then definitely feel the nice air coming out the back for the cooled seats. Feels good too. Let me put on max AC. Really get the coolness going. Luckily it doesn't take long to cool down because obviously it has the tan interior and all that. Of course this is, I'm gonna make sure you see that this is working. Again, it doesn't flash like that, that's how it looks, but as you notice it doesn't turn off. That means it's operational. Just wanna make sure you see that. Then touch this, hold this, actually you gotta hold it. There we go. Turns that off. And then we'll turn it back on. See Sport Plus, it says right there. And that's Sport. Just make sure you see that all the buttons work. What I'll probably do is drive it in Sport Plus. Only reason I do that is just so you can see the handling if I really push the vehicle. That it's not gonna throw like a power code or a Trek engine code or anything like that. Another thing I do wanna do, is of course show you that this is operational. That's to open up the hatch. I wanna show you that this folds when you press that button. Mirrors fold. So I just wanna show you that all the buttons are working. I just pressed it again and unfolded. I wanna show you that this, if you pull it down actually, hold on, click down on it, you can adjust the mirror. Same on the other side. There you go, closes. Oh, you gotta hold it. There. Just gonna hold it. And it's gonna close, and I'll tell you when it's closed right there too. Last thing I wanna look at before I do the test drive is gonna be the lights and the the engine. Sorry about that. As you can see, lights working, then you have your high beams, then you have your turn signals that are also working. Open this up, so your air intakes, that are functional, then you have your 3.0 V6, no shaking, really clean, no leaks. Only thing you'll see probably maybe is back there. You see that? That's going to be water. What I'll do is I'll pull forward. I'll show you the way it looks. That's going to be water coming from the AC. It's obviously condensation. With it being hot out here and the AC working, I always want to kind of push those down because they do go above the headlight. And then here are the rear lights, my favorites. And you can hear it's a little bit more guttural because we do have it in Sport Plus mode. But yeah, time for the most important part, test driving it. So let's go ahead and put it on test drive. So Sorry for the jet coming by. It might be a little loud. Oh, one thing I didn't check, the most important thing. Source. Let's go FM. 106.1. The radio.
We'll handle everything, including the About Face VIP Lounge experience. Just listen to us on the iHeartRadio.
Probably one of the better audio systems. Obviously, the bass is amazing on these because of the Bose. I'm sorry, I put my finger in the way. Because of the Bose audio system. It automatically locked as soon as I started driving. A little bit of traffic right now, but hopefully it clears up. But I got this pretty straight road, so I'll probably go down here, try to get it, as high as I can while safely doing it. The road is being cleared or cleaned up, so it's kind of nasty, I'll be honest about that, but this is an SUV, so it handles very well. As you can see, it's going straight, no issues, no shaking, literally going straight. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna hit the brakes. Show you that it doesn't shake either. So look, no shaking in the brakes, still going straight, doesn't pull, no alignment issues, and boom, ABS is good, no shaking, so no problem with the rotors or the brake pads. They're at good tread, or sorry, good brake pad thickness, and then the rotors are at a good thickness as well. I'll put this down a little bit so you can kind of hear me better on the AC. As you can see, it also tells you what gear it's in right there. It's 1, and then you can also change. There we go. Change this stuff. You can go navigation, which I like to do. You can go up to telephone to see what's on telephone or the audio you're listening to. You could also do vehicle information. So it's telling you it's warming up. Good thing it's getting to a good temp, so I can kind of push it. It has a chrono, so you have a time. So if you want to do like laps or something, it'll time you, which I love. It'll show you the torque split. It mainly goes to the rear, but it is all-wheel drive, so it does kind of split between. You'll see it kind of splitting between as I floor it a little bit more. Let's see what else we got. We have of course, your pressure sensor, and then you have your time and information, navigation stuff. So we'll go back to the map, and then I'll try to go ahead and give it a push. You can obviously see it's showing you your speed, going about 37. And then we'll go ahead and try to give it a push as soon as it clears up the road. You can hear, you'll hear a little bit of road noise, but again, like I said, the road is really bad right now. But honestly, with the SUV, it being an SUV, it handles really well, suspension's really well. I have a Corvette, oh man, and I'll tell you, it drives horrible on this. We're literally going about 55, and it feels smooth like butter. I'm just kind of relaxing, one hand on the wheel, one finger on the wheel. Really, the only reason I have it is because it does kind of curve, this road does. So I'm trying to make sure we're going the right way. Ooh, that's what I love about these handles, like go-karts. Really, really clean vehicles. So what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a turn. Let me see if I can kind of, I don't know if I can get it. Hold on. What's this parking sensors on? I need to be closer or driving. We'll see. And then you have volume right here. To answer calls right there. Hang up calls right there. And then you have memory seating actually for the front passenger. Of course, you have it for the driver. So when I turn, I'm probably going to kind of get on it a little bit while it's in Sport Plus, just so you can kind of see the feel of the car, which it's going to be nice. Let's see, options, purchases, sport display. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking at stuff like this. Set PCM, set car, information. Let's go back to nav, no map. As you can see, it's pretty on the dot on where we are in the map and everything like that. So let me see if I can get this pretty much up to speed. Oh, there we go. That's not me fully flooring it, but I am flooring it. We're about 70 miles per hour. Nice, likes to hang. Oh man, this thing is so smooth. I love it. I was a little scared going into like the bad road. not that I would think it would lose control, just didn't want to hit it too hard, but man, it handles it like butter. Honestly, I don't really feel these bumps or nothing like that. Oh, sorry, I was trying to show you the speed. As you can see, it's a pretty bad road, but drives fantastic. That was me. I went at least 75. Now we're gonna hit the brakes at 50. Hit them. Sorry, that was freaking, if you heard that, that was the thing, but it doesn't move. Just had to hold it because there's bumpy road. As you notice, we hit the brake, we hit a little bit of bumpy road, so it did kind of a little bit, but that's again, I could do another hard brake, a little bit clearer road, so we'll do that. This guy is doing, I don't know what. So we're going about 50. This thing's handling real well, and then we're hit the brake. We're at 50, hit the brake hard. Boom, no shaking in the wheel. Go straight. All right. Well, I'm gonna upload that for you. Check it out and just tell me what you think. And hopefully, if you like it enough, and then you see the video, you see how how the production of it is. Not the production. Sorry about that. If you could see just how it handles, and then just the mechanical 100% integrity of it and all that stuff, then hopefully you can hold it if you're confident, and that's just so you don't miss out, because again, like I said, they have the approval for sure. I just don't know if they're coming in today or tomorrow, but I know my coworker, they're going to try to get them in as soon as possible, and I'm trying to make sure that we get this done. But again, no pressure. I want you to feel confident, and I want you to feel like it was a real easy choice, not something that you had to felt pressured into. So definitely take your time reviewing this video and let me know what you think. If you need me to show you a video of anything else, just let me know and I'll be right on it.